Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Slim Pickins. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. Okay, so to play this song the easiest, we're going to need a capo on fret 2. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, so check that out. But delving straight in with the chords, the beginning of the song starts off with the G major chord. To play the G major chord the easiest, we're going to play fret 3 on the E string. This is in reference to the capo, so 1, 2, 3. Then fret 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and then a 3 on the high E string. If you want to play the G with that finger, if you're used to that version, that's absolutely fine. I'll use this version for now though. So I'll talk through the chords and then I'll talk through the structure and how to play the chords afterwards. The second chord that we need is an E minor chord, which is an open E string, 2, 2 on the A and D strings, and then 0 on the remaining strings. 3 more chords needed. C major, 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. And the last 2 chords go back to G, and then a D major chord. Open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E string. So for the introduction, the order of the chords are going to be G major to E minor, C major, and then a quick change from G to D. Now there's a few ways of playing this and the strumming will change throughout the song. However, what we're going to do for the introduction is kind of strum and pick kind of in between those two types of playing. So for example on the G major chord I'm going to play. And I'm playing down, down, and then kind of going up and down a few times. And I'm kind of focusing on not picking out individual strings, but I'm just focusing on some of the middle strings and just seeing where the plectrum goes. It's not being precise. And I do that twice. So it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. If you get used to that rhythm, that's going to help you through the rest of the first part of the song. So just to play that through slowly for that introduction, to see how many times we play on each chord, we have this, G, E minor, C, and then a quick jump from G and D. So that's the introduction, and then when Sabrina starts singing, we then play the same chords, looking over to my notes, 2 times. We then get a pre-chorus where we have some new chords to play. So it's worth mentioning if you want the full structure for this set of chords, as well as the chords and the lyrics matched up, head on over to Patreon. There is a link to that in the description. You can get everything right out professionally for just a couple of dollars, as well as access to over 350 other songs of the latest releases, including a bunch of Sabrina Carpenter's songs as well. So, with that said, we're going to go to the pre-chorus, and we have a new chord of B dominant 7. Really, really nice chord. A bit of a tricky one. So we have 2 on the A string, 1 on the B, 2 on the G, an open B string, and then a 2 on that high E string. We're going to go from that chord to E minor, C major, and then we're going to play a chord of C minor. And C minor is 3 on the A string, this is a bar chord, 5, 5 on the D and G strings, 4 on the B, and then 3 on the high E string. So just play through that pre-chorus, B7, E minor, C major, going to C minor. Okay, so now we get to the chorus. There are a few new parts to this, but let's still delve straight into it. So the chorus starts off with G major to E minor, we have this chord here, which is A minor, open A string, 2, 2 on the D and G strings, 1 on the B, and an open E. And then a quick change from B minor to C minor, and the C minor chord we already know. B minor is just the same shape, along 1 fret, so down a fret. So the first half of the chorus, just to play through it, G, E minor, A minor, then a quick change from B minor, C minor. Sounds really strange, but it's what they do on the track. We then kind of repeat, kind of not repeat. It keeps going. So yeah, lots of chords going on, so it might be worth checking out that link to the Patreon content. But yeah, we have G major for the second half. Going down to this chord, which is an F major chord, 3 on the D string, 2 on the G, 1 on the B and E. We then go to C major, and then D major. Yeah, very interesting set of chords going on there. So what I'll do is play through the full chorus so you can see how it all fits together. G, E minor, A minor, quick change from B minor, C minor, G, F, C, and then D. So at that point we get a little bit of repetition. Straight after that there is a post-chorus, which is the same chords as kind of the verse really. So we have the G, E minor, C, then a quick change from G to D. We then get to a second verse, exactly the same as the first, where we loop around those chords twice. We then get to the pre-chorus, which is exactly the same as before, B7, E minor, then a sustained C, going to C minor. And then we get another chorus, which is exactly the same as all the other choruses. There is then a post-chorus, which is a bit of an outro, whatever you want to call it. It combines a few sections together, so let's talk about that for the last bit of the song. So it goes from G, E minor, C, then quick change from G to D, then G, F, C to C minor, then C again to C minor, and then C, going up to D, and then it finishes with a nice G chord to end it. So yeah, that last part has a lot of parts where it goes from C major to C minor, which I think is a really, really cool way to end the song. So if you are interested in getting the extra material over on Patreon, do head over to the link in the description where you can get everything wrote out professionally. I'd also like to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. So the moment that this video goes live, they'll get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support, thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.